Note: this article is based on credible news sources covering the federal trial of Sean Diddy Combs. All allegations discussed are unproven in court, and Combs has consistently denied all charges. The content is for informational purposes only and does not assert the truth of any allegations. Readers are advised that some topics may be sensitive, including discussions of alleged abuse and legal proceedings. Sean Diddy Combs, a titan of the music and entertainment industry, stands at a critical juncture as he faces a high-stakes federal criminal trial in Manhattan, New York. The trial, which began with jury selection on May 5, 2025, has drawn intense public and media scrutiny, marking a dramatic shift in the narrative of a man once celebrated as a cultural icon. Combs faces 5 serious charges: racketeering conspiracy, 2 counts of sex trafficking for prostitution, and 2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution. A conviction could result in life imprisonment. Combs has pleaded not guilty with his legal team, asserting that the alleged activities were consensual and not criminal. This trial is more than a legal battle. It is a cultural reckoning raising questions about power, accountability, and the darker undercurrents of the entertainment industry. Combs, known for founding Bad Boy Records and shaping hip-hop's golden era, now confronts allegations that challenge his legacy. This article provides an in-depth examination of the trial's developments, the allegations' legal strategies, Combs' career trajectory, and the broader implications, drawing from reputable sources such as Forbes, CNN, BBC, The New York Times, and AP News. Born Sean John Combs on November 4, 1969 in Harlem, New York, Combs grew up in Mount Vernon, facing early tragedy with the murder of his father, Melvin Combs, when he was 2. His mother, Janice, a teacher's assistant, raised him and his sister, Keisha, instilling a strong work ethic. Combs' entrepreneurial spirit emerged at Howard University, where he studied business before dropping out to pursue music. In 1993, at age 24, he founded Bad Boy Records, a label that would redefine hip-hop and R&B. Bad Boy's roster included the notorious B.I.G., Mary J. Blige, Faith Evans, 112, and Mace, producing hits like Juicy My Life and Can't You See. Combs, under the stage names Puff Daddy and later P. Diddy, also achieved success as an artist with albums like No Way Out 1997, which won a Grammy for Best Rap Album. His production style, blending soulful samples with street-edge beats, set a new standard for hip-hop's mainstream appeal. Beyond music, Combs built a diversified empire. His Sean John clothing line, launched in 1998, earned a CFDA Menswear Designer of the Year award in 2004. A promotional deal with Ciroc Vodka in 2007 reportedly netted him hundreds of millions. He founded Revolt TV in 2013, targeting African-American audiences, and ventured into education with the Capital Preparatory Harlem Charter School in 2016. Forbes estimated his net worth at $740 million in 2019, though Combs claimed billionaire status without verified evidence. Combs' career, however, was not without controversy. He faced allegations of involvement in a '91 City College stampede that killed 9, though he was cleared of liability. In 1999, nightclub shooting involving his protege Shine led to legal scrutiny, but Combs was acquitted of weapons charges. Civil lawsuits over business disputes and personal conduct followed, none resulting in criminal convictions until his September 2024 arrest. The federal indictment, unsealed in September 2024 and expanded in April 2025, accuses Combs of orchestrating a criminal enterprise for over 2 decades, leveraging his business empire to perpetrate illegal acts. The charges include racketeering conspiracy. Prosecutors allege Combs led an organization that used Bad Boy Entertainment and related entities to facilitate crimes like sex trafficking, forced labor, kidnapping, arson, bribery, and obstruction of justice. Combs is portrayed as the mastermind directing associates to execute and conceal these acts. Sex trafficking for prostitution. Combs is accused of coercing women into participating in prolonged sexual events dubbed freak-offs, involving sexual acts with male sex workers. Prosecutors claim he used drugs, threats, and violence to ensure compliance with events, sometimes lasting days. Transportation to engage in prostitution. Combs allegedly arranged for women and sex workers to travel across state lines for these events, violating federal law. The indictment paints Combs as a figure who wielded his wealth and influence to manipulate victims, creating an environment where refusal risked career sabotage or personal harm. A pivotal piece of evidence is a March 5, 2016 surveillance video from the Intercontinental Hotel in Los Angeles, obtained by CNN in 2024, showing Combs physically assaulting his then-girlfriend, Cassandra Cassie Ventura. Prosecutors linked this incident to a freak-off, arguing it exemplifies Combs' coercive tactics. Combs issued a public apology on Instagram, calling his actions inexcusable, but denying related civil claims. During 2024 raids on Combs' Los Angeles and Miami Beach homes, authorities seized over 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lubricant allegedly tied to the freak-offs. The indictment names 4 victims, Ventura, and 3 anonymous women, Victim 1, Victim 2, Victim 3, who are expected to testify. Prosecutors also cite financial records, travel logs, and communications to support their case. The trial commenced on May 5, 2025, at the Manhattan Federal District Court, with jury selection proving arduous due to the case's prominence. Judge Arun Subramanian, a seasoned jurist, questioned over 100 potential jurors to ensure impartiality. The process highlighted the difficulty of finding jurors untainted by media exposure, as many had seen the 2016 video or read about Combs' arrest. A juror was dismissed after revealing his wife's involvement in a 1990s lawsuit against Combs from his club promoter days. Another was excused for expressing skepticism about law enforcement testimony, citing personal experiences. A third admitted to engaging with a viral social media skit about Combs and baby oil, raising bias concerns. By May 12, 2025, a jury of 12 regular members, 8 men, 4 women, and 6 alternates was seated. Combs, dressed in a beige prison jumpsuit with graying hair due to detention restrictions on hair dye, appeared attentive but anxious, reportedly requesting a bathroom break during the first day. On May 12, 2025, both sides delivered opening statements. Prosecutor Emily A. Johnson, in a 50-minute address, described Combs as a serial abuser who exploited his fame to orchestrate a criminal enterprise. She outlined a pattern of coercion, alleging Combs used drugs and violence to compel women into freak-offs. Johnson introduced 3 key witnesses: Ventura, a former Combs employee, and Jane, a woman allegedly under Combs' control since 2020. Defense attorney Tenny Garagos countered that Combs' relationships were consensual, rooted in a swinger lifestyle that, while unconventional, was not illegal. Garagos acknowledged Combs' domestic violence as seen in the 2016 video, but argued it was unrelated to trafficking or racketeering. She portrayed the alleged victims as empowered women who made autonomous decisions, challenging the prosecution's narrative of coercion. The trial's first witnesses testified on May 12, 2025. Israel Flores, a former Intercontinental Hotel security officer, authenticated Combs' identity in the 2016 assault video. Flores recounted responding to a woman in distress call and observing Ventura with a black eye. He alleged Combs offered him money to remain silent, which he declined. Daniel Phillip, a strip club manager, testified that Combs paid him to engage in sexual activity with Ventura, while Combs watched starting in 2012. Phillip described witnessing Combs throw a wine bottle at Ventura and strike her, detailing a pattern of violence. His cross-examination continued into the next day. Cassandra Cassie Ventura began testifying on May 13, 2025, marking a pivotal moment. Ventura, who dated Combs from 2007 to 2018, alleged years of physical abuse and coercion into freak-off events. Her testimony, expected to span multiple days, is central to the prosecution's case, given her decade-long relationship with Combs and the 2016 video evidence. Led by Maureen Ryan Comey, a prosecutor with experience in the Ghislaine Maxwell case, the prosecution seeks to establish Combs as the head of a systematic criminal enterprise. Their strategy includes leveraging physical evidence. The 2016 video sees baby oil, and documents from the 2024 raids are presented as proof of coercion in organized crime. Witness credibility. Ventura's testimony, corroborated by other victims, aims to demonstrate a consistent pattern of abuse. Power dynamics, emphasizing Combs' use of wealth and influence to silence victims, creating a climate of fear. The prosecution faces challenges in proving intent and criminality, as consensual sexual activities are not illegal. They must convince the jury that Combs' actions crossed into coercion and trafficking. Combs' legal team, including Mark Agnifilo and Tenny Garagos, employs a multi-pronged defense: consensual relationships, arguing that the freak-offs were part of a consensual lifestyle, not criminal enterprises. Isolating domestic violence, admitting to past violence, but decoupling it from trafficking or racketeering charges. Undermining witnesses, questioning the motives and credibility of Ventura and others, citing long-term relationships and mutual conflicts. On January 14, 2025, the defense requested 9 videos allegedly from freak-off events, arguing they would show consensual interactions. The prosecution's response to this motion remains pending, but it underscores the defense's focus on reframing the narrative. Combs' trial is a cultural flashpoint igniting debates about power privilege and accountability in entertainment. Once hailed as a trailblazer who transcended racial and economic barriers, Combs now faces allegations that threaten to dismantle his legacy. The case echoes trials of figures like R. Kelly and Harvey Weinstein, where industry titans were accused of exploiting their influence for personal gain. Public reactions are polarized. Supporters, including Combs' family, his mother Janice, and 6 children, attend court sessions, visibly backing him with gestures like heart signs. Critics, however, view the allegations as evidence of systemic issues in Hollywood, where fame can shield misconduct. The trial has also sparked discussions about gender dynamics, with Ventura's testimony highlighting the challenges women face in confronting powerful men. Unfounded conspiracy theories have muddied the waters, such as a November 2024 claim by Donald Trump Jr., linking Combs to celebrities who endorsed Kamala Harris. Debunked by outlets like Reuters, these narratives reflect the case's ability to fuel misinformation, complicating public understanding. Combs faces over 100 civil lawsuits alleging misconduct, from sexual abuse to physical assault, running concurrently with the criminal trial. The most prominent is Ventura's November 2023 lawsuit, which accused Combs of years of abuse and coercion. Settled within 24 hours for a reported $20 million, it inspired further claims, including Dawn Richard, a former Danity Kane member, alleging abuse and coercion during her time with Bad Boy. A man claiming Combs assaulted him at a 2015 party, seeking unspecified damages. Attorney Tony Busby, representing numerous plaintiffs, estimates over 120 alleged victims have come forward. While these lawsuits do not directly affect the criminal case, they amplify public scrutiny and provide context for the allegations, painting a broader picture of Combs' interactions. The media has played a significant role in the trial's narrative, with outlets like CNN, which broke the 2016 video, driving public interest. Coverage ranges from factual reporting to speculative commentary, with tabloids often emphasizing sensational details like the baby oil seizures. This has led to a polarized portrayal of Combs as either a fallen mogul or a victim of overzealous prosecution. Social media platforms have amplified the trial's reach, with hashtags like #Diddy trial trending globally. However, they also spread misinformation, such as claims linking Combs to unrelated celebrity scandals. Responsible journalism, as seen in Forbes and BBC, counters this by focusing on verified court developments and legal analysis. The trial, projected to last 8 to 10 weeks, will feature further testimony from Ventura Richard and anonymous victims alongside potential defense witnesses. Legal analysts like CNN's Eli Honig suggest the prosecution's success depends on proving a systematic criminal pattern beyond reasonable doubt. The defense, meanwhile, aims to cast the allegations as consensual or exaggerated, leveraging Combs' charisma and public persona. Even if acquitted, Combs' reputation is severely damaged. Partnerships with Diageo, Revolt TV, and others have dissolved, and Forbes estimates his net worth at $400 million in 2025, down from $740 million. The trial raises critical questions about the entertainment industry's accountability mechanisms and the protection of vulnerable individuals. Sean Diddy Combs' trial is a defining moment in 2025, blending legal drama with cultural introspection. As prosecutors build a case around a decades-long criminal enterprise, Combs' defense insists on the consensual nature of his actions. With compelling evidence like the 2016 video and testimonies from figures like Cassie Ventura, the trial is poised to reshape Combs' legacy and spark broader conversations about power dynamics in entertainment. Whether Combs emerges vindicated or convicted, the trial underscores the fragility of fame and the weight of accountability. As the world watches, the outcome will reverberate through music, media, and society, leaving an indelible mark on one of hip-hop's most enduring figures. Sources: this article draws from Forbes, CNN, The New York Times, BBC, AP, News, and Reuters, with details verified from public reports as of May 20, 2025.
Thanks for watching this video. If you like this video, drop a comment below. And please like, share, and subscribe my channel.